I myself lost 14 kgs of pure body fat. Not a single pound of muscle was lost by following all these things. Alright, what's up guys? So I'm back with another video, and in the last video I talked about the methodology of training legs, and the video before that I talked about the methodology of training your upper body, both by using heavy duty principle. So basically, heavy duty principle, if I have to tell you in short, in one sentence, it's maximizing your intensity in only one set. You will do one set to failure, and by doing that you will stimulate growth in your muscles, right, by taking that set to absolute failure. And by doing this, only one set is necessary in order to grow muscles, whether you are a professional bodybuilder, an athlete, or even for general fitness. For general fitness, however, you require even less workout or even less exercises, if I have to say. For example, in the last videos, if you haven't seen those videos, the link is here, go and watch them. It's the perfect workout for you to try if you want general fitness or if you want to gain muscle or lose fat. In today's video, however, we are going to talk about mainly the dieting aspect of the heavy duty principle. The dieting aspect that will help you lose fat or gain muscle, whichever your goal is. You can adjust the calories or the macronutrients according to your goals, but the principle remains the same in both the cases. So, fat loss. How does fat loss happens? For fat loss, your body needs to be in a caloric deficit. Of course, you all know that. What is a caloric deficit? When you are eating less calories and burning more calories, or you are eating a certain number of calories and you are burning more than that. For example, if your body requires 2000 calories in order to maintain the same weight that you are at right now, you need to burn more than 2000 calories throughout the day in order to lose body fat or lose weight. So how will you do that? By eating less and adding some cardio or adding some training or exercise or anything. Everything combined together gives you a proper environment to lose body fat or gain muscle. To gain muscle, you just have to do it in reverse, means you have to eat more than your body requires to maintain this weight. Now, the main thing is, you know what a caloric deficit is, and you know that you have to eat less in order to lose body fat or lose weight. Both are different, by the way, and I'm going to discuss this in a separate video. So make sure you are subscribed to my channel and you like this video, so I'm again in your feed and you don't miss out that video, because it's very important to understand that losing body fat and losing weight are different. Now, how to lose fat? This is the main question that I hear on my Instagram and my videos everywhere. Basically, when you start eating less, you will start to lose your body weight. But in order to lose body fat, you will have to add in resistance training. That is the videos that I uploaded before. Go and check them out. You can follow the exact same pattern, the heavy duty principle, because it takes less time to train and it's more efficient to maintain or gain muscle mass while losing body fat. Secondly, you have to prioritize a macronutrient, which is protein. Protein is basically the building block of muscle. Now, we have been fed the dogma that we require a lot of protein in order to maintain muscle or build muscle. But that is actually nothing but a marketing scheme, right? In order to sell supplements. In reality, you require a little bit more than your body weight in kg or pounds, whatever. For example, I weigh currently 90 kgs. Right now, my protein intake, and I am a professional natural bodybuilder and also preparing for a natural competition. My protein intake right now is 150 grams per day, which is not even 2 times my body weight, right, in kgs. So you can go somewhere from 1.2 to 1.5 or maybe 1.6 times of your body weight in kgs, which is absolutely fine, and this is just for bodybuilders. If you are into general fitness, you just want to maintain your health and fitness, and or maybe get stronger in the gym, build some muscle mass, get toned, you can start with 1 to 1.3 times of your body weight in kgs. So basically, if you weigh somewhere around 80 kgs, then 1.2 to 1.4 grams per kg of your body weight will give you somewhere around 90 to maybe 115. So 80 times 1.2 is 96, and 1.4 gives us 112. So basically, if you weigh 80 kgs, your protein intake should be 96 to 112 grams per day. So this is somewhere around 1 gram per kg of your body weight, right? And this is the recommended protein intake for your general fitness, general health, because as you age, you require protein in your diet, and not just for muscles. Protein has many other benefits, right? And you need all of them. And building muscle is very important as you age to avoid sarcopenia, which is basically the age related age related muscle loss. So after the age of 30, as you get older, you will start to lose the muscles if you don't train, if you don't take care of your body. So you will start to lose muscles, and by the time you are 50 or above that, well, you will be needing some support in walking, in even standing up, or in basic chores, right? It's very scary. So you must have seen people, needing support even for like basic things. That's sad to see. And just by training a little bit, maybe 2 to 3 times a week, 45 minutes a day, you can avoid all this, right? So protein helps in maintaining muscle and many other benefits, right? So protein also helps in fat loss. Main point is fat loss. How does it help in fat loss? Because protein is thermogenic. Basically, your body burns more calories when it's digesting protein, right? So when you consume good amount of protein, your body automatically burns more calories, because digesting protein is a hard task as compared to digesting fat or digesting carbohydrates. So your body is automatically burning more calories and adding into your caloric deficit. So this is a plus point if you want to lose fat, that your body is helping you lose fat. You are already eating less, you are doing training and cardio, and now you're eating protein, so your body will burn more calories for you automatically at rest. Nothing to be done, nothing extra to be done. Now, next point is you have to do your cardio. So your diet is now on point, your training is on point, as I shown you in the previous videos. Now cardio. Cardio is also very much necessary if you want to lose body fat, because sometimes it gets hard to eat less and less over the certain period of time. So you can add some cardio to burn off some extra calories. Now, not everyone loves cardio. Even I hate cardio, because when it's for fat loss, you have to do cardio for somewhere around 30 minutes to 60 minutes in a single run, right? So sometimes you don't have time, sometimes your schedule doesn't fit in, sometimes you just exhausted and bored, right? You don't want to do cardio, but somewhere around 20 to 30 minutes, maybe 2 to 3 times a week is good. And I say that it's recommended because it is also for your cardiovascular health, right? For your heart, for your lungs. So make sure that you are doing some form of cardio, maybe early morning walk, or maybe post-workout cardio, maybe going for a walk at night. Or what I do is I add in steps. So like 8 to 10,000 steps a day is like a lifestyle for me now, and I do not walk them in one single go. What I do is I divide like 3 to 5 slots throughout the day, right? So 3 to 5 slots, 10 to 15 minutes each. I take out some time because I do take some breaks during my work hours. So this is very easy for me. So in the break, especially after meals, I go for a little walk for 10 minutes, and in 10 minutes I'm able to do like somewhere around 1,000 steps. Yeah, right. So Doing this 4 to 5 times a day gives me easily 5 to 6,000 steps. And then I'm also doing little bit of cardio after my workout, that is 20 to 30 minutes. Rest of the work is done there, right? So by doing these little things, by making these little habits, you can actually achieve your goals faster and more efficiently. You will not get burned out while doing fat loss, because the main problem that my clients and the people I talk to tell me while fat loss is that they get exhausted, they get bored, right? They don't have time to do all this. So what I do with my clients is I design specific programs according to their lifestyle, so that they don't feel like they're doing that much work, but the work is actually being done, and they do get results with this, right? The results speak for themselves. I myself lost 14 kgs of pure body fat. Not a single pound of muscle was lost in this transformation. Here I am at 104 kgs, and here I am right now at 90 kgs. I have lost 14 kgs of body fat by following all these things. I always apply what I preach, right? So trust me when I say this, I have done this many times. I have done this with my clients also. This method works. All these things combined together, they form a perfect environment for your body to lose body fat and build some muscle. Right now, definitely it takes some time, 4 to 5 months, but it's a lifestyle. You don't choose this, you don't want to transform yourself or change yourself if you are just in this for 3 or 4 months. This is for a lifetime. It will give you such good results and such an amazing feel. Once you achieve this, automatically it will amplify the quality of your life in many aspects, right? So coming back to the fat loss thing, I have discussed with you the training part. I have told you what a calorie deficit is. I've told you how the importance of protein, and I've also told you movement, that is cardio. Now the last thing that I want to discuss is carbohydrates, because if you are going to the gym, or if you have asked anybody about how to lose body fat, the first thing that they must have told you is get rid of the carbs in your diet, right? Well, what I'm going to tell you is absolutely contradictory to that, but trust me, it works, and actually this is the right way. You don't need to cut out carbs from your diet. Carbs are nothing but a macronutrient. The main reason you are not losing body fat is you are eating more calories. You are not counting your calories. So first of all, start counting your calories. That is the most basic thing, the most foundational thing that you can do. And the second thing is, you don't need to cut out carbs. Carbs gives you energy. If you don't eat carbs, your body will start looking flat, right? You will not feel energetic in the gym. And if you're not feeling energetic in the gym, you will not be able to push harder in your workout session. Your intensity will fall, your strength will fall, and automatically you will start losing muscle. And that's what we do not want. The more muscle you have, the more body fat your body will burn. I will repeat this thing. The more muscle you have, the more fat your body will burn. So muscles are absolutely important, and I cannot put more emphasis on how important muscles are in your body. You don't have to be a bodybuilder, you don't have to be a top class athlete, but in order to perform anything, any task, any physical task in your life, you need muscles. Even I'm sitting right now moving my hands, this and this requires muscles, right? I have to stand up, this requires muscles. You should be able to do the basic things in life by yourself without any support, right? And for that you need muscles. So if you are not eating carbs, ultimately you will start losing muscles, and we'll go in the opposite direction of what I have been telling you to do all this time. So please do not cut out carbs. Carbs are very important for you, but yes, do not eat excess carbs. The timing obviously matters for carbs, and the perfect time to eat carbohydrates is before your workout and after your workout. So that is the time that you can have most of your carb loaded meals. But after that, you can reduce the carb intake or divide it into multiple meals so that you are not stuffing it all the time, because carbohydrate intake spikes your insulin level and we don't want that. Little bit spikes are fine, but higher spikes are not fine. So make sure that you are consuming carbs in smaller quantities throughout the day, and the major part of your carbohydrates should be before your workout and after your workout. That's it. But you don't need to cut out carbs. You don't need to cut out your ice cream. You don't need to cut out your any form of dessert, donut, maybe waffles or whatever it is, right? Yes, I'm talking about sugar. You can have sugar, but there is a time and a place for that. And the time and a place is, pre-workout and the time is pre-workout. So basically, if you eat such things before your workout, you will get an absolutely amazing pump. You will feel energized in your workouts. And even if you eat it after your workout, you will realize that the pump is staying for long, because the glycogen levels in your muscles are getting depleted during the workout. So when you're eating carbs after the workout, the glycogen levels are getting replenished. So basically, what was empty now is again full. So make sure that you are eating carbs after your workout and do not cut out carbs. But when it comes to cutting out overall calories, then you can start with cutting out the carbs, and secondary is your fats, and the tertiary is your protein. So you need protein, right? So do not cut it out. You need healthy fats, so don't cut them out either, not too much at least. There should be a minimum amount in your plate. And you can start with cutting out carbs, but do not go just keep the level at least at 1:1. So like if you are consuming 100 grams of protein, then you should be consuming somewhere around 100 to maybe 150 grams of carbs as well, right? Or maybe more, depending on how much calories you actually need for your lifestyle. So if you're not training regularly, not training hard in the gym, you don't require higher amount of carbohydrates. And if you eat higher amount of carbohydrates, it's just going to affect you in a bad way. So don't come to me and blame me that I told you to eat carbs. I'm also telling you to train hard. I'm also telling you to train at least 3 times a week, and that is for strength training, not your cardio or like high rocks or some of that bullshit. I'm not preaching that. I'm just asking you to train heavy, train hard in the gym using weights, right? So I hope things are now much clear. This is the heavy duty principle of training and dieting. This is what I have been doing. This is what I have my clients do. They have achieved amazing results. I have achieved amazing results again and again and again, because I have done it many times. So if you want me to audit your current lifestyle, your current diet for absolutely free, then there is a simple form that you can fill out. The link is in the description. You can just fill out the form. I'll get back to you. We can have a little chat, and then I will tell you what's wrong with your diet, right? We can audit it. You can start implementing the changes and you will get good results. The second gift I have for you is, it's also in the description. It is a free fat loss guide. So everything I discussed in this video is given, and something more is given in that PDF. So please download it and read it and apply all these things. And if you do get results, please come to this video, comment and tell me how it was. And definitely like this video, because this is only for you, right? If you like this content, so it will tell me that you loved it, and I'm going to bring out more and more content for you. So yeah, I'm just going to take your leave now. This is Vipin Raj and signing out. Take care. Bye bye. Train hard.